I would have complete meltdowns at school. I can remember walking down the hallway because the kids were being mean to me and just screaming at the top of my lungs. When you're always bombarded by sensory input, say in the classroom, right? Just walking in, how noisy it is, kids are sniffing, they're loud, they may be jiggling their hands or their feet, they're certainly not still. And what ends up happening is you end up getting this sort of overall buildup of basically what's adrenaline, which you experience as anxiety. Basically, I went into an extremely depressed state where I was extraordinarily anxious, extraordinarily depressed, and very suicidal. If you fast forward to when I started graduate school and I now had a diagnosis and I had spent the summer learning all about what that diagnosis meant and what my strengths and my weaknesses are, first thing I did is I walked into the disability office and I said, I've got an autism spectrum disorder, I'm starting in the fall, what can you do for me?
So we talk about, that the areas that they're concerned about, what they anticipate as being something that might be difficult for them in the classroom or any aspect of university life. I think one of the things that is pretty much across the board for all students that have psychological disabilities is just awareness from the faculty involved that they may be doing well at some times and other times of the year, usually the more stressful times like during exams, they may not cope as well. So just to have that awareness that, accommodations may need to be put in place at some times during the year and maybe not so much at others.
Well, the one prof, she would warn me about the topic that was coming up. In particular with one, she said, what do you want to do? Do you want to sit in class? Do you want to leave class? I said I wanted to try it, and she goes, okay, well, you can try it, but if you need to leave, but you go straight to the bathroom, and that's fine. After I couldn't handle it, and I was having a panic attack in the bathroom, and she came. It really makes a difference to me having people support me, having people who are rooting for me, having people that are willing to help me makes a huge difference on my ability to succeed.
When they're asked to accommodate students in the classroom, they're not being asked to waive important parts of the learning. They're not being asked to change the educational experience or what the student needs to produce. Sometimes it's just a matter of coming up with some creative solutions to remove some barriers that are unique to the student's particular situation so that they have the same chance at success as other students do. And a lot of times, they benefit from the greater knowledge, and sometimes professors even adopt ways of delivering parts of their course that they have in place now for all students.